74 Rand. 74 Rand. This pot is literally not even as big as my head. 160 grams.
For the people that say Woolies is cheap, are you guys okay? How is each 50 rands for each? Are you guys?
Behold, the price has increased to 50 South African rands. 50 rands for an egg mayo sandwich.
Yeah, let me buy myself some okra strong.
It's it.
50 rand. No, who made those hot cross buns?
I don't know.
Chess?
Himself.
Never Dave.
Woolworths recently, for the recent years, I'll say, has been playing with people's minds and money in general with these insane prices under the name of inflation, whilst they should just say, we're scamming you and we are taking advantage of you, and this is our new brand. We want to become the Airwan of USA, even though our brand in Australia isn't that. In general, if you're going to Pick and Pay, Spa, or Woolworths, for me, you're already entering the territory of the Woolworths branding, right? Even though they're different brands, different franchises, right? The thing is, Woolworths has this type of branding, black and white, which pops out more and seen as more clean, right? Like, this is why people will have black suit parties, because black is seen as a kind of like a luxury color, yet clean, plain, and simple. So people will see Woolworths as that, whilst they will see Pick and Pay and Spar as more family oriented or more chaotic or for the everyday people. Even though their price tags or price points aren't really that different. This is where branding gets in. But their recent prices of food and just things in general is insane.
I'm just quickly at Woolies getting some snacks for Lisa's party, and I'm like, oh cool, like maybe some fruit would be yummy. Other day I saw Leafy Jess talk about like the price of mangoes from Woolies. Please look at these mangoes, I'm about to die. 74 Rand. 74 Rand. This pot is literally not even as big as my head. 160 grams. 74 Rand. Do you know how much I can do with 74 Rand? I nearly bought it because I don't really often look at the prices, because normally they're like 24 or like 30, or at 74 Rand, I nearly died.
And before you come to me and say, okay, why don't people just go to stores they can afford, right? Because that's always the excuse for people when it comes to Woolworths. They'll defend Woolworths with their life, saying that, oh, Woolworths is better than this, Woolworths better than that. It's better quality than this, because even though these brands, they usually go to the same people to sell them stuff, right? Then let me tell you this. In March of 2025, Business Tech released an article. The article was called Grocery Price Showdown March 2025, Woolies versus Checkers versus Pick and Pay, and more. So as you can see in this chart, right, this is about basic grocery, the everyday basic groceries for people, even one person, right? So Checkers was 439. Pick and Pay became the most expensive one to get your basic things. And Woolies, right, Woolworths was 435, right? 435 Rand. And you could see the rest, the cheapest so far was Macro, right? Staying at the 300 range. Whilst the rest, it went from 400 up. And with Pick and Pay, which let me tell you, Pick and Pay is mostly in middle class neighborhoods. Most times it's in middle class areas. And it's not really cheap at all. It's not cheap. I live near one, and the prices are just insane. They are, just unreasonable sometimes when you think about it. Even sweets, yeah, it's insane. So I found one with also ShopRite, and the ShopRite chart one is a bit different, just slightly a bit different. And as you could see right there, ShopRite's price is at 416. It's not underneath the 300 range, right? So meaning that these price points aren't too different, and that Woolies is aimed at middle class and upper class families. Yes, to tell you that it is aimed at those people that you keep telling that go to a store which you can afford. It is aimed at them.
What you say?
It's a whole rock, the ones that we ran away from. Next
Ooh, die is so mal.
As you can see here in this video, she is literally trying to buy the lobster, and the lobster is 616 rand. And other people can like, it's called a whole rock lobster. I do not give a fuck. The ocean is right there. It shouldn't cost as much. If you guys don't know much about basically lobster knowledge, let me give you this. This is Cape Town price range, right? So this lobster weighs 0.224 kgs, which is just like grams, 224 grams, right? And it's not that much. In Cape Town, the lobster price range is 603 to 905 per kilogram. It means you could have gotten 2.5 maybe of a lobster for that. So it means that 224 grams lobster needs to cost between 135 to 203 rand. It means, yeah, you see, Woolworths is scamming the shit out of people. And the worst thing is she's literally in Cape Town. If you guys don't see that tag right there, if you've seen it, it's literally written Cape Town. Like, it's not important. We could tell with the plastic seal that this was shipped out in the waters of Cape Town. So tell me, why does it fucking cost that much? Do you guys now will defend Woolworths and be like, well, just go to the store you can afford. Oh, really? Is Pick and Pay cheap? Is Checkers that cheap? Even ShopRite nowadays, even though it's mostly in low-income areas, people are noticing that, hey, there has been a price change. These prices are starting to get higher. And the worst part, they're getting higher than the inflation rate itself. And you guys are gonna die on the hill of, yeah, but like shipping costs and stuff like this. Yeah, but the tomatoes are like haunted and hope and stuff like that. Yeah, you know, I just maybe because you are brainwashed by the branding of Woolworths and you cannot see it, that this is actually a huge problem. We're all obsessed with consumerism at some level or at some point. But when it comes to basic needs and food, especially, that a lot of people, everyone should be able to afford, then somehow it's a problem when it comes to Woolworths. We shouldn't say anything to Woolworths. We all saw those charts. Pick and Pay is more expensive. So where are you expecting people to run to for basic needs? For basic grocery needs, to be more precise. Because this is getting out of hand and it's getting really, really ridiculous.
Yeah, let me buy myself some okra strong.
It's 50 rand.
No, who made those hot cross buns?
I don't know.
Jess?
Himself.
Never taste.
Himself.
I'd rather leave it. I go, bro.
It's Woolies though.
I'd rather buy one thing ingredients and make my granny make her own hot cross buns. Yo, bro. 50 rand. Who's the shit everywhere? I'm not buying this. We need to leave. Why are we even here? We don't belong here.
And these buns cost like 23 rand in Pick and Pay. Like, can we talk about it? The price, you're telling me they hunted up so much that they're gonna make something that they make in their stores that price for hot cross buns.
From my vermase puspati Azarantas.
I'm sorry, 2,000 rand for lobster tails. For rock lobster tails, which are just there in Cape Town floating around. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh, and it was 800 grams. Guys, it was only 800 grams. Do you guys not see a problem? And who the hell wants us to pay 600 rand for frozen beef Wellington? It's not fresh. My darling, you're frozen. Stay in your lane. Like, these are the type of things I feel like most South Africans do not want to admit or talk about because they deem Woolworths as superior and better than all the other brands that they'll let it slide. They're like, but it's better quality. It's better this. It's better that. It's better this. Well, guess what? Most factories that they use, ShopRite, Pick and Pay, Checkers, they all use them too.
Woolworths yogurt is made by the same company that makes Fair Cape yogurt. Checkers Crystal Valley cheese is made by the same people who make Lancewood cheese. And Cape Coastal honey is exactly the same as Goldcrest honey. If you want more product examples, I've created a free document that has over 20 white label products listed. Simply comment the word free down in the comments below and I'll send it over.
Who's buying 700 rand baked cheesecake for 1.6 kgs? Excuse me, is this gonna feed my entire family for the whole week? For literally every day when we wake up, we're gonna eat this. It's not. So where is Woolworths getting the nerve for these prices and to price them at that point? Oh no, we're gonna price up a skyr cheesecake at 600 rand. Oh my gosh. There's a disease here, even the tiramisu cake. Hello? Why are you that much? Why is this? Okay, you know what? I feel like if people don't actually talk out, then we're gonna keep getting more of these prices, and it's gonna get to a point where even little things are gonna cost us our kidneys.
Bombastic side eye. Wait a minute. Wait.
Be 2 months to pour on the brown and 2 slide on the body like 2 C's still come off like a fade no from multiple ways. And my bro sit picking lemonade.
I'm not gonna take it. I'm not. And you can't take it.
Are the cakes imported as well? How much did the shipping cost? Okay, guys, I know I'm joking there a bit, but this is ridiculous pricing for cakes. I think people forget the main purpose of food. Food you put in your mouth, you enjoy it, your throat feels it, your tongue tingles, it goes down your stomach, then you poop it out. It's not like me walking into a shop ordering clothes that will last me decades or a very, very long time. Did we forget that this is just food? Did we forget that this is actually just food? And all of you like, go to the stores that you can afford. Where? Pick and Pay? Checkers? Even ShopRite is not getting any better because it was supposed to be in lower developed areas, but it's giving hell to people because of its prices. So where are people supposed to go? Are people not supposed to eat at all? Because people that usually say that shit are the most privileged people I've ever seen. They're in privileged positions and they do not understand what people are going through every single day. Right? I'm also in a privileged point, to be honest. I don't have to pay for things. My parents do that for me. But I can understand that, hey, these prices, they aren't normal.
So it's lunchtime and I'm at Woolies and I'm looking at these little salads that they have here and they 56 rand 99 and they barely fit in the palm of my hand. Like, Woolworths? Who are we feeding? Please tell me who are we feeding with this?
Guys, she's being charged 56 rand for that small ass salad. Can you even call that a salad anymore? Because I don't think that's salad anymore. That is smaller than her actual hand, and she's being charged 60 rand for it. This is insane. Then someone once again says, well, just don't shop there. I mean, guys, you have to understand, she just said she, like, at work right now, right? She's here to order some lunch, meaning that she's in a vulnerable space. She cannot go further in other markets. This is the closest place that she works at, right? This Woolworths is here, her workplace is there. This is where the fact is. Most people don't like to count. Instead, they just say, then don't order there. Guys, this is not like she walked in some bougie ass clothing store and she said, you know what guys, I can't afford anything there. No, this is food. This is literally just food, and it can't even fit at her palm of her hand. And I can see how small that thing is. There's more sauce and less vegetables even. Can't you see like those comments you guys are making aren't really normal because you're pushing the side of that this is actually just food. 105 rand for chocolate puffs. Literal chocolate balls, 105 rand for 100 grams. We've lost the plot here. If processed food is gonna be this expensive, then just think what they're doing already with things that are not processed, I guess. Fresh food. How much is that gonna be? You know, this is a lot to think about that we let things like Woolworths slide through because we deem them as luxury or better quality. That we're just like, no, it's Woolworths. You're forgetting. Woolworths, a lot of stuff in Woolworths is the same as other shops. They have the same manufacturers. It's not that different. The difference is the labeling. It's the logo. It's the style. Maybe you could take in a business sense from them and be like, okay, I'm going to take this and apply it to my business. Fine, no one cares about that. But what, like in groceries, in food in general, what they're doing is very deceptive. Okay, and I've seen people always talking about quality, quality, quality. Same manufacturers, people. And that's it for today. And thank you guys for coming into the channel and subscribe. Make sure you subscribe, like the video, comment down below of what you think. I want to hear all your thoughts, and thank you. I'll see you next time. Subscribe.